NBA draft, those are moments where you know you have to be on your phone any moment. You know your phone will ring, you know, you just never know. And so it comes and goes.
And I bet you can never put your phone on DND.
No. I have the loudest ringtone.
Really?
You'll see.
What is it?
And the longest ringtone ever. It's the dun 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 dun. It's that one. I wish I could hear that every night, you know.
That means that you are meant for this job.
You have to really immerse yourself in it, and that's what I've tried to do my whole life is I try to dive all the way 100% in, so.
Well, tell me about how you got started in the business.
I got started because I loved basketball and I loved writing, so I played basketball growing up. I got cut sophomore year of high school, and then once you get cut, it's like you have to figure out what you want to do. Because I want to still, like I wanted to play in the NBA, and then those dreams get dashed like it does for many people. And then I loved writing too, so it's like you combine basketball, you combine writing. I started writing for a school newspaper, then I write for a blog, then I write, and it's just the trickle-down effect. You know, you just keep with it. I didn't have any connections in the industry. My first summer league, 2013,
yeah.
I was deer in the headlights. I didn't know anyone, and it was definitely nerve-wracking. It was uncomfortable, but I think those uncomfortable moments definitely allowed me to get on the other side and get comfortable and find your place in whatever it is you're doing in life. I've been doing this since I was I've been doing this since I was a sophomore in high school, really. So was that 16 years old?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been at it for like 15 years now.
Wow. And your rise to fame was so quick, and like I said, you were really young. So how do you think that shaped your life as opposed to maybe being a little bit older and having that? Because, you know, you're still kind of developing, your mind's still developing, everything's new. So how do you think that shaped the rest of your life?
I think the quality of like hard work and just stick-to-itiveness and never being satisfied, I think I got that from my mom. And I think being able to, like, I don't really get satisfied. Like, I don't get satisfied. I'm really on to the next. Like, I'm always thinking about the next thing, and I think it's very easy to get lost in, you know, individual successes. Mm-hmm. One of probably the first big stories that I had was when Luol Deng got traded from the Bulls to the Cavs, January 2014. And I remember the very next day, I was driving from Chicago to Milwaukee to go to a Warriors game, Warriors-Bucks game in Milwaukee. And I wanted to do a one-on-one with Klay Thompson and like spend time with him. And I did that. Like I went the next day, did the interview, drove home, and I was a sophomore at Loyola Chicago. And like, I feel like a lot of people that age might get complacent. You know, you have a big story break. I think I went from like 700 followers, like 7,000, and you know, I feel like now looking back, I'm like, dang, like I'm proud that I had the, you know, like on to the next mentality.
You said that you aren't complacent, but how do you find happiness just in life apart from your job?
I think I find happiness in like the quiet and you know, the quiet and like this, I guess, the slower moments where I can just chill and hang out with my family. I think those are like the best moments.
Do you have any advice for younger reporters or someone that's just getting started in the business and that wants to be you at some point?
My advice for any young person, really in any field, but specifically like, I guess, media, journalism, etc., is like find exactly what it is you want to specialize in. Like for me, it was writing. I never thought I'd be on camera. I never thought I'd be doing anything on air. I always thought I would just write. And so from high school on, like I just wrote incessantly. I wrote more then than I do now, honestly. I think I was writing like 3,000 to 5,000 words back in high school and like per day, you know? And,
wow.
And that allowed me to find my voice and be able to, you know, really find exactly how my writing style was. And you only learn by trial and error. You only learn by like learning through your mistakes or learning through, you know, actually doing the work. And I think getting reps is very important, but whatever it is, find your specialty and just go get it.
What's next? I know you don't get complacent, so Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that to me, Alexis. I don't know. I've never been good at the where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
What if we had our own segment in the game in 5 years?
Playable characters.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I think I would definitely buy all the copies of 2K just for that.
I'm going to be in the game as a sideline reporter, and you're going to be my guest, and we're going to be going back and forth in 3 to 5.
Done. Sign me up. That's my 5-year goal. So we just found it out together.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate
Congratulations once again on being a part of the 2K family.
Appreciate
We're excited to see you, online and in the game this year.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Stacks, man, and all the way from the Montana fam to the 2K community, I just want to wish everybody a happy holidays. Make sure you stay with your family, stay safe, and stay warm, bro. It is it's cold outside.
Welcome to a special edition of Team 2K TV versus the World, My Team Edition. We're going 3v3 in Triple Threat Park. What are you guys up to, John? I mean, welcome back to Team 2K TV. Excited to have our center back on the show.
Hey, so excited to be playing with an NBA player in the park. We're gonna have so much fun today.
So who are you guys running with?
I'm bringing out Penny Hardaway today, a player that has ratings that can accomplish everything on the court that you need, from driving and dunking to passing, scoring, and even fending. Hopefully that gives us just a little bit of whatever it is we need to win today.
For me, I'm bringing out the Season 3 featured athlete and the cover star of the Hall of Fame edition for NBA2k25, Vince Carter. He just dropped recently, and I'm excited to run with him.
So with these guys with guards, I have to go big. I'm going with the biggest big that you can be, Victor Wembanyama. Pink diamond rated Dia de los Muertos card. He is going to eat everyone up in Triple Threat Park.
We're in the
2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Toronto Raptors. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barnes out there with Dick. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Abaji in at the power forward position. And for the Clippers, Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Harden out there with Dunn. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. You know, Greg, neither of these teams are at full health here, both contending with injury.
Yeah, and it's a shame, really. You always want to see teams at full strength, but there's no asterisk because this game's going to count just the same.
Back to Harden. Shoots the 3. Abaji pulls it in. And it's the Raptors' ball. Barnes kicks to Barrett. Pass to Abaji. Pirtle with a screen on Jones. Abaji. Good on the triple.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now here's Harden. Here's Zubac. Shoots over Pirtle. No good from Zubac.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G-League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market. You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
Harden against Barnes. Onside, Barrett. Barnes, screen on Powell. Barrett, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Grady Dick.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Clippers making a switch here. Highland's checked in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Boucher with a screen on Jones. Here's the floater. And that one's good, Barnes.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Powell. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Barnes passes to Mitchell. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Clippers on top, up 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Brown out there with Mitchell. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Mobo in at the 4 slot. Good on the three-point shot. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
And it's the Clippers with the ball after the Raptors pick up 2, and the basket is good. Coffey's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
Good play and great vision from Porter. The pick and roll gets someone open, and he finds it.
Boucher with a screen on Highland. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
1:19 left in the first half. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. We'll go for a different look here. Zubats is checked in for Bamba. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. Chris Dunn's checked in for Porter. And it's James Harden in for Highland. .112 left here in the second. 4 on the clock. Powell for 3. Abaji pulls it in. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Dick, that's good.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Outside, Jones. Back to Harden. Zubats a screen on Barnes. He was all alone on that one. Harden's got 7 points.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Powell. To the inside. Zubats in the post. Defended by Pirtle. And the basket by Jones.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Barrett. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. It's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. I think that's what we're here for. And so, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Jones and Zubats make up the 4 and the 5. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
Right, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on that 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Pass to Barnes. Now Dick. Barnes outside. From past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Barnes has got 5.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Barnes against Harden. For 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And the shot goes down. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
You can tell some players like that rhythm dribble. R.J. Barrett using the pull-up jumper. Go ahead, R.J.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. 1:39 left here in the third quarter. Harden against Barnes. Zubac kicks to Harden. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Onside, Barrett. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Harden. He takes it in, lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 9 points.
Oh, my goodness. What an elusive move by James Harden. Not only the ability to put it on the deck, but the ability to make that shot. That's tough.
Now here's Barnes. He has 5. Powell pulls it in. Done outside. Inside. Zubac finds Powell. Done outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Harden can't hit. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Barrett. Birtle sets the pick for Barrett. From outside, off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Clippers ahead, up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Dick. He's out there with Scotty Barnes. Jakob Poeltl out there with Barrett. And it's Abaji in at the 4-man position. Now here's Harden. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes passes to Poeltl. Back to Barnes. Pass to Poeltl. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Poeltl's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Toronto. Barnes against Harden. About a minute play here in the fourth quarter. Raptors with the lead. Barnes looking around. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Harden.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Now, here's Barrett. And the shot goes in. Barrett's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And the timeout called here by Tyoun. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thanks, David. Harden against Barnes. Harden's shot is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Dick, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Powell for three. Los Angeles with another miss. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Screen by Pirtle. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Scotty Barnes in the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
In the corner, Barrett with it. From 8. And Jones pulls it down. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Offensive rebound. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Los Angeles with another miss. Barnes outside. Here's Barrett. Excellent D that time from Jones. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Money! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barrett against Golf.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a two-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Here's Harden. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
You know, if you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Let's see them through. Issues at home.
Barrett for three. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. They've got Barrett. Barnes out there with Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Abaji in at the 4 spot. The 3 from Harden. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes outside. Pass to Poeltl. It is good. The assist from Barnes. 6 points for Jakob Poeltl.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Poeltl knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Shoots from 12. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Poeltl with a screen on Powell. Barrett wide open. He fires. No good on the 3.
and the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Barnes outside. Abaji, the pass to Barrett. Barrett with another miss.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Powell kicks to Harden. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And the Raptors call time here. There's 18 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Barnes passes to Dick. And it's Barrett penetrating. Pass to Abaji to end the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Scotty Barnes. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Clippers, James Harden, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. And the Raptors call time here. 6 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
We're in the city, we're squatted up, and we're headed over to the Triple Threat Park right now.
And as you can see, I don't usually sit next to Boston Celtics fans, but John is the one exception in my life, and we're rolling.
to love about opening day, Grant. Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Anthony is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. New York shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for the Knicks, Anthony. Carmelo Anthony. One shot.
And that one misses. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And New York has possession. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. And he hits the first of 3. Will stand for the Detroit Pistons. The rebuild continues.
Well, Brian, it's a process that almost every franchise has to go through at one time or another. You just hope players don't feel lost in the shuffle and they keep playing their best basketball.
He does not get the second one. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And he nails the third. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
Tipped! That one falls, coming off Davis' feed.
Making it look easy. LeBron just so comfortable from that range.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Check by James. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Antetokounmpo against James. Anthony outside. Clock at 6. Rebound Detroit. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Bryant with it. Antetokounmpo, left side. Over James. Anthony grabs the board.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Throws it up high. Stolen by Bryant. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Second, New York.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. James against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Leonard. Back to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. from outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer. James has got 7 points.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Make some noise for your dance crew.
And so it's Detroit with it. It's a 5-point game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Pippen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, checked by Davis. 5 on the clock. And here's Bryant outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. 1:10 left in the opening quarter. Here's Leonard. Still no points. Pass to James. James double teamed. Three-pointer, Anthony. New York, no good that time either. Pistons trail by 3. Over to the wing. On the wing, Bryant. From downtown. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 3, James knocks it down from distance. James has got 10.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo against James. It's stolen by James. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Davis. Here's Anthony. Deflected. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for New York. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Pippen in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Chamberlain passes to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. And it's New York with a rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Leonard against Bryant. Outside O'Neal. James inside. Antetokounmpo covering. James, that's good. He's got 12. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court. Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Leonard against Bryant. Antetokounmpo outside. Bryant a screen on James. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal pulls it in.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Leonard for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Pistons trail by 11. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Chamberlain. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. They can't stop the run with that one. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's James. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And here's Bryant outside. Drops in the 3. Bryant's got 6.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Leonard outside. Outside O'Neal. Pass to James. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Chamberlain. Bryant outside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now Leonard. James outside from behind the arc. James can't get that one to fall.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and...
Oh, another one falls!
Now, he's now scored the second most points in NBA history, and don't expect him to stop there.
Year to year, his consistency of excellence dominates the headlines.
And you think about what it means to pass up someone like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and now to be chasing LeBron too, that's as newsworthy as you get.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by New York. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. James deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Bryant. And the shot falls short that time.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
3-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now, here is James. He's got 12. Anthony outside. From the arc. O'Neal. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Knicks, leading by 8. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom,
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning.
Well, I think for the Knicks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Knicks.
This game's working out like I thought it would.
Appreciate you joining.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So on the floor for New York, Kawhi Leonard out there with James. Then it's Carmelo Anthony. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's O'Neal in at the 5.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
The 3, James. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Bryant, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and he drives in over James. Another miss by Antetokounmpo. New York leading by 6. Leonard with the ball, guarded by Antetokounmpo. James outside. It's good, and the assist that time from Leonard. James has got 15 points.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
Down low. Antetokounmpo finds Bryant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Bryant outside. From deep three-point range. And it's New York with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for the Pistons.
And I really like what I've seen from them here. The 3-ball hasn't necessarily been there so far, but I like when they get an open shot from there, they don't hesitate to fire. They need to keep doing this.
Antetokounmpo against James. On the wing, Bryant. Give him 8 points now. Basket's good. 10 points for him. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They've got a 9-point lead. James passes to Anthony. Will stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, 2nd-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Antetokounmpo against James. Screen by O'Neal. James passes to O'Neal. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
We've seen that a few times. LeBron is a master of running the pick and roll and finds his guy.
Antetokounmpo against James. Bryant, no good. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Anthony. That three's off the mark. Pistons trail by 11. Bryant outside. Launches a three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one. Bryant against Anthony. James outside. Screen by O'Neal. James passes to Davis. The rebound by Detroit. We've got 1:08 left to play in the 3rd quarter. And here's Bryant outside. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Up top, Davis. Pass to James. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Antetokounmpo. The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. Bryant outside from deep. It's rebounded by New York. O'Neal's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And he lobs it up.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Bryant outside. Anthony grabs the board. Knicks leading by 7.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Knicks, James. LeBron James.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Antetokounmpo against James. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Bryant. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th assist of the night. James with the ball. Pass to Leonard. Back to James from about 19. And that one is right through the heart. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
Unfair. I mean, combining length and strength beautifully. LeBron can get his shot off pretty much whenever he wants to.
Antetokounmpo finds Bryant. Giannis striding in. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Leonard. James outside. Drains the triple. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
And one way to stretch a career, taking more shots from outside. LeBron, the ageless one, knows it well.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
And Allie, thank you for that. Bryant outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bryant's got 20.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. Screen by Leonard, and James launches it from deep. The Pistons clear it. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Against contact, Giannis stays strong.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Now here's Leonard. The D's right on him. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. And here's O'Neal. It's deflected, and he recovers it. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Bryant against Anthony. Shoots over Bryant. New York again can't hit. Pistons trail by 6. Lets it go from 14. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And so Davis will bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11. Bryant, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Back to Bryant. Lets the 3 fly. And it's New York with a rebound. Leonard outside. Leonard going in. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
Able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Here's the 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 8 assists in the game. And will have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's James. Detroit with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the lob. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Antetokounmpo to pass to Pippen. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Anthony. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. New York leading by 4. Leonard finds Davis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So often, LeBron in the lane results in a foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets it go. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it. Oh, man. He plays with a relentless motor in clutch time, too. Davis always wants the ball in his hands.
And here's Bryant outside. O'Neal pulls it in, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Knicks, James. LeBron James. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The versatility of James remains so impressive. He does so many things so well.
Detroit calls timeout. They're behind by 7. Here's Bryant over Leonard. No good, off the front rim. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. 3-pointer, Anthony. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 7-point differential. Takes a 3. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.
break in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
So the New York starting five, they've got O'Neal. Pippen is out there with Anthony. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Leonard in a shooting guard. Now here's Antetokounmpo after LeBron James's miss. Chamberlain against Anthony. Back to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. They grab their own miss. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by O'Neal. And a fast break now for New York. Anthony against George. And that one's good, Anthony.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And Brent, for all the talent the Atlanta Hawks have had in recent years, playoff success has not been there.
Well, close to the finals in 2021, but they haven't been past the first round since. I think the 21 run actually accelerated expectations for this team a little bit beyond where they were in their development. So they've come back to earth just a little bit. We'll see if next year they can build to get back to a position where they can have playoff success.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
George passes to James. George sets a screen for James. KD on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Last time they met in New York.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Anthony. O'Neal a screen on George. New York needs to get off a shot. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
James, that's a two-pointer. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. LeBron's got 5.
There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Outside Anthony. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from Anthony. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
And both free throws good for Anthony.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The Hawks trail by 3. James outside. The 3. That Falls. Nice speed that time from Jordan. That's now 8 points for LeBron. And so here is New York. Outside Anthony. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Leonard dishes to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Melo showing that he's still got it down there, gets enough space to get up and get to the rim.
James looking around. Outside Durant. Back to James. Takes the three. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pippen finds Giannis. Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
That free throw good from Anthony.
Well, Melo undoubtedly still the leader of this team in terms of when they need to calm it down and they need some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score it.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 4. 52 seconds left in the first. George passes to LeBron. LeBron with another miss. Knicks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the talents of Anthony on full display, mercilessly baiting the defender.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And the first one drops. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Anthony drops them both.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
The Hawks trail by 6. Outside, George. 29. Seconds left to play in the first quarter. Four on the shot clock. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pippen outside. Popped up there for O'Neal.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. On the court for the Knicks, Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Pippen. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Anthony. And it's Giannis in at the one. There's a shot by Chamberlain, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Antetokounmpo finds Anthony. Takes it out to Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar against Giannis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo against Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Over George. Chamberlain with the block. James up top. He's covered by Leonard. James kicks to KD. LeBron against Leonard. They that time from Leonard.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. He's out of bounds. He's touched by O'Neal. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. George, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. George has got his first points in this one. Pass to Anthony. And here's Shaq, guarded by Chamberlain. And O'Neal gets it to go.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
LeBron outside, launches it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Leonard. Nothing on the board. Back to Anthony. Pass to Leonard. Over James. And Leonard gets it to go. And it's an 8-point New York lead.
Perfecting that shot early on in his career. Kawhi loves to get to that one.
Outside, James. George sets a screen for James. James making it look easy from deep.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Second, the Knicks. The fourth spot held by the Hawks.
So many second chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to George. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, James. 6 to shoot. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's now scored the second most points in NBA history. And don't expect him to stop there.
Year to year to year, his consistency of excellence dominates the sports headlines.
And you think about what it means to pass up someone like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and now to be chasing LeBron. That's as newsworthy as you can get.
The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. LeBron passes to George. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pippen dishes to Antetokounmpo. With the fadeaway. He made it! He gets it to go! Wow!
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Knicks up 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for. When I look at Atlanta, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Knicks.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got James. Paul George is out there with Durant. Then it's Kareem, and it's Chamberlain in its center. Now here's Durant, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. LeBron with a screen on Anthony. And George, here we go. They tee that time from Leonard. New York leading by 5. Lobs it up for Anthony. And stolen by James. A 3-ball. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Anthony. 10 points for him. And it's Pippen missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And so here is New York. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Leonard the pass to Giannis. Here's Anthony. Rebound Atlanta. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound in this one.
You talk about things at halftime and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Anthony.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Anthony. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's 12 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now here's James. 14 points for him. On the wing, George. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 1. Outside Anthony. There's the 3. Kept alive by New York. Here's Shaq. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. James, no good. The Knicks have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the head start. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And Giannis that time just making the most of that play, getting the foul, still getting the shot off.
First free throw is good.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Second free throw, no good.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now here's Durant. Hasn't made one yet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot, and it turns up to be an up fake instead.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Both good from the line that time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Outside Anthony, three-pointer, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Anthony against George. LeBron sets the screen for George. James in the post. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And that one's good by Pippen.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron outside. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 3 to shoot. Here's LeBron. Atlanta again missing.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Anthony's shot is off.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
LeBron outside. From 17 feet out, and it's good off the back rim and in. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
.15 seconds left to play in the third. James with it. He's got 16. Fires from the wing. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Durant.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks lead by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Antetokounmpo out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. Pippen with the steal. By himself. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And on the break, Pippen knows what to do.
The Hawks trail by 3. George passes to LeBron. George with the screen on Leonard. To the middle, James finds Abdul-Jabbar.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
Team first. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 1-point game. Anthony, the pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Now here's Durant. Outside, James. KD against Pippen. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. Rebounded by Anthony. The Knicks leading by 3. Leonard on the wing. James defending. Leonard the pass to O'Neal. Over George. The shot by Shaq. No good. And it's the Hawks ball. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. LeBron kicks to George. Here's Chamberlain. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pippen finds Leonard. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. O'Neal sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. Outside for Pippen. Shot clock at 3. The baseline change off the mark.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Young's checked in for Paul George. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thank you, David. Young against Anthony. James outside to tie it up. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Pippen. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. 6 points here for Scottie Pippen.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Chamberlain with a screen on him. Young with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside Leonard. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this overwhelming presence.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
And the Hawks making a change here. Daniels is checked in. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
LeBron dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron against Leonard. James kicks to Durant. Over Pippen. Good. Nothing but net.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Giannis high post. Looking on Abdul-Jabbar. Atlanta has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Leonard against LeBron. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard to tie it up. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
James in the post. He's covered by Leonard. A kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. The Hawks working the ball around. And here's LeBron outside.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.